different cultures and different historical designs tend to have specific patterns in how they are designed and how they're able to be easily identified. And one of those aspects is color. So if somebody wanted to put Spanish infusion in a design space without necessarily doing historic revival, but they want that infusion, what kind of colors do you think they would be pulling in?
Colors are the essence of each culture because each pigment was in specific environment, and that's how they attract the colors from. So for instance, you'll find blue more for Afghanistan. They're gonna take the aquamarine. Each culture have its own resources that from there they make the colors, from red to green to blue, and that's how you can identify certain cultures and certain architecture, certain designs just by the colors.
And what did they do here?
Venice, okay, it was the heart of all colors. If you want to buy colors, you will go to Venice.
But isn't this Spanish?
It is, but Venice was the main route where all the trails lead to Venice, where if you want to trade from goods or from rugs to silk to opium to clothes or to colors, you will buy those pigment in Venice. And people will choose the palette they want, will import it to their own country, and that's how they're going to start to implement their ideas with colors. That's the source of everything. When you identify certain culture, a certain architecture, the color will tell you exactly where it comes from. If you go to the roots of colors, not just Benjamin Moore or
Sherwin-Williams.
Sherwin-Williams, it doesn't matter. There's a big story behind it. Go to that story, understand where colors coming from.
So in this Spanish space, then, how did we end up with these colors and why?
So blue, when this is a Gothic revival, okay, when they want to separate God from the person, they want to give you the illusion of height. Blue is always a good color to make a sky, may give you the illusion of divine. That's the obvious choice that they made here to use blue, even though blue is not embedded with the Spanish. Spanish is more earthy, more clay, more red, more yellow, more pink.
So even here in this historic property, they moved in an eclectic direction because they had a different experience they wanted to convey, even within historic Spanish
Correct.
designs.
This built in 1920. 1920 is a period where people mix a lot of styles, a lot of ideas together. Went out from their conventional methodology, and they start to open their mind and start to experience new things. That happened too when you do modern and old. This is the rebirth of modern and old.